What's up, guys? Hi, I'm Zealand here today on Between the Innings to talk about college football. So I'm trying to do a week review every week. I don't really know it. So it says on the AP poll, week 9. I'm assuming meaning now that's week 9, this is the rankings, but they've only played 8 games at most. Like I see Oklahoma has played 8 games, but a lot of them have only played 7. So I'm going to go over the AP poll and then talk about the games of this past week from the 3 top teams. I know this is kind of late that they play only in 2 days, and you might not even see this till Friday, so it might be the day before college football. I am filming this on Thursday, but I don't know if I will get it out tonight. I'm going to go with AP poll, look at the top 3 teams' games, top 3 teams and their games this past week, and yeah, so that's really it. So first is Georgia. They are 7-0. I'm not surprised. They're playing really, really good. At number 2 is Cincinnati. They are also 7-0. Alabama at third is 7-1. I hate Alabama. I want them to drop so low. After that, at number 4, we have Oklahoma. They're 8-0. Ohio State is 6-1. Michigan, the Wolverines, is 7-0. Oregon 6-1, that's 7. Then at 8, just 2 spots below their rival, Michigan State is 7-0, the Spartans. Then at number 9, Iowa is 6-1. 10, Ole Miss, they're 6-1. And then the next 2 teams are also 6-1, Notre Dame and Kentucky. Notre Dame is 11, Kentucky is 12. And then Wake Forest is 7-0. Texas A&M is 6-2, they're at 14. At number 15, Oklahoma State is 6-1. I think they're the Cowboys. The Baylor Bears at number 16 are 6-1. Pittsburgh, where my favorite player Aaron Donald went. Pittsburgh is at 17. They're 6-1. Auburn is at 18 and they're 5-2. SMU. I actually like SMU. I went to SMU for a sports broadcasting camp 1 year. I do live in California. That was just because they didn't have it in LA this year due to COVID, so I had to fly out there for that. But SMU is at number 19. They're 7-0. I just like them because their campus was really cool and had a lot of nice people. Penn State at 20 is 5-2. At 21, San Diego State, the Aztecs are 7-0. And then at 22, Iowa State is at 5-2. Then I'm pretty sure this is University of Texas San Antonio at 23. They're 8-0. Coastal Carolina is 6-1 at 24. And the final spot, BYU at 25, is 6-2. The other teams receiving votes is Arkansas, Louisiana, NC State, Houston, Virginia, Oregon State, Arizona State, Texas, Appalachian State, Florida, Minnesota, and UCLA. So kind of sad seeing UCLA not up there. If we'd beat Oregon this past week, we would have. We barely lost. I think I wasn't watching the end. I can't remember why. I was at some party thing. But it's so weird to not see Clemson in the top 25 and them not receiving a single vote. And LSU didn't go to vote either, so that's so weird to see. Now I'm going to go over the top 3 teams and their games. So that's Georgia, Cincinnati, and Alabama. Actually, I'm going to switch out Alabama and do Oklahoma because I did Alabama last week. I know I did Georgia, but I can't leave out the number 1 seed. So they played... Oh, I remember this. I was watching this. So Georgia played... Wait. Hold up. Okay, never mind. Georgia did not play last week. I should have been looking. I just now saw that they're 7-0, and there's been 8 weeks, so they obviously have not played 1 week. And they played Kentucky last week. Let me look at Cincinnati. Probably should have checked this first, sorry. The Bearcats, Saturday. Okay, they played. So Cincinnati, the number 2 seed, played the Navy midshipmen, and that made the Bearcats be 7-0, and Navy went down to 1-6. So Cincinnati won 27-20, and I'll just show my computer really quick. This is what I'm looking at. You can't really see it well because it's not focusing, but I see the score and the top 3 players for each team. And it doesn't show their first name, so that's all I'm looking at. I'm just looking at their last name. So I'll say for Cincinnati, the quarterback Ritter went 18 for 30, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. Leading rusher was Jay Ford, with 15 carries, 90 yards, a touchdown. And the leading receiver, Weil, 4 receptions, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a good game. Then on Navy's side, Lavatai, he went, the quarterback, Lavatai. He went 11 for 15, 116 yards, and 1 interception. The leading rusher was Ruas, 19 carries, 80 yards, and the leading receiver was, it's so long it doesn't even show, but number 21, 2 receptions, 47 yards. Really quick, I'm going to see who that is. Puelo Rojas. I don't know. First name's Kai. So Bearcats win 27-20. Stay at the 2nd seed. They're 7-0, 3-0 in their conference games. Navy is 1-6, 1-4 in their conference games. So yeah, the Bearcats are definitely, I think, gonna be in the playoffs. I think my ultimate prediction is and like I said, I don't watch college football that much, so I can't tell you much, but I think it's gonna be Cincinnati, Georgia, Ohio State, and say Michigan, the Wolverines. I don't know, I feel like Alabama will fail. So, next, I guess I'm doing Alabama. Alabama played Tennessee and they won 52-24. So, Alabama is 7-1. They're in the 3rd seed right now. Like I said, 52-24, so pretty big beating by Alabama. Tennessee, the Volunteers, go down to 4-4 conference. They are 2-3. For Alabama, I think it's Bryce Young. I think that's his first name, if I remember. Went 31 for 43, 371 yards and 2 touchdowns. Leading receiver Robinson for Alabama, leading rusher, had 26 carries, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns, so a good game. And their leading receiver, Jay Williams, had 6 receptions, 123 yards. The passer for Tennessee, Hooker, went 19 for 28, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Good game. Leading rusher, Evans, had 7 carries and 30 yards. Not good. Like 30 on only 7. I don't know. And the leading receiver was Tillman, who had 7 receptions, 152 yards, and a touchdown. So that's Alabama. And just to round this video out really quick, I'm going to do Oklahoma's game, number 4. So, like I did 2 and 3, and now I'm doing the 4th team, Oklahoma. The reason I didn't do Georgia's because they didn't play. Okay, I watched this game, I remember. So, Oklahoma beat the Kansas Jayhawks 35-23. Sooners are 8-0, and the Jayhawks are 1-6. The leading passer for Oklahoma was not Spencer Rattler. He has been benched as of late, which, yeah, I don't know. Everyone was saying he was doing super good, but now not. So the leading passer, Williams, went 15 for 20, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The leading rusher, Brooks, had 24 carries, 79 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And the leading receiver, Gray, had 3 receptions and 42 yards. The leaders for the Jayhawks in stats was Bean, the quarterback, went 17 for 23, 246 yards, and a touchdown. The leading rusher, Neal, had 23 carries, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And finally, the leading receiver, Lassiter II, had 7 receptions and 101 yards. So that's really it for today. I know these videos aren't the most interesting because you can find this poll anywhere and check the stats, but I'm going to try to come up with more as I go. On the weekend, you'll probably see an over or underrated about the NFL. I think I'll do players, not teams. So saying like Devontae Adams, over, underrated, and properly rated. I could say I think they're perfectly rated. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll try to expand what I talk about on college days. I was just trying to make this shorter because my last college video was 18 minutes long. So yeah. So thank you for watching. I'm Zealand here on Between the Innings. You should see the new video in about 2 to 3 days after this is published. I'm going to take a break. That's it for today, though. Thanks for watching. Peace.